Hello and welcome to Wackadoodle Time, your home for hot takes, deep dives, and unhinged theories from the world of Bravo and beyond. Each week we take someone's Bravo hyperfixation and use it to discuss big ideas filtered through the perfectly imperfect people on our TV screens. We are your hosts. I'm Ellen.
And I am Amy. How are you, Ellen? And Sally.
Sally's here. Sally says, I watched the Summer House reunion last night.
Whew. Can't wait to hear her takes.
Boy. Yeah, I will say she did sleep through most of it, but I'm sure she's got some opinions.
She was listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was closing her eyes so that she could focus more.
Yes. That's right. She was like listening very intently. Okay. Something that really exciting happened to me yesterday. And that is, so I've been reading a book that I love, London Falling by Patrick Radden Keefe. Have you read any of his books?
No, I don't even know what this is.
Okay.
Is it novel? Is it nonfiction?
Nonfiction. Patrick Radden Keefe is the guy that wrote Say Nothing, which is the book that FX show also Say Nothing is based on.
Oh, the IRA girls?
Yes, the IRA girls. It is so good. Patrick Radden Keefe is my if he writes for the New Yorker also, and then he writes these like long nonfiction books, tomes, if you will. If I open up my New Yorker and I see that he's written something, I stop whatever I'm doing and I sit down and I read it right away.
Well, damn.
He's like I put him in my category with like John Krakauer as like, if this man has written a nonfiction book on something, I am going to read it in as few sittings as I possibly can. I'm going to gobble it all up. These are like the few men that I want to listen to and whose books I want to read. But John Krakauer and Patrick Radden Keefe, it's those two right now.
I mean, that's really it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I only read one Krakauer. I read the Under the Banner of Heaven. Which,
that is so
holy
good.
Holy shit. That's a good book.
Into Thin Air is something that I reread, honestly, like probably like more frequently than I should. It's about the disaster. He was climbing Everest and there was a disaster and a bunch of people died. It was like 1999. I think at the time it was like the worst disaster in Everest history. It's such a good book. It's so well written. Okay, but so back to London Falling, which is Patrick Radden Keefe's new book. It's about some underground business goings on in London. And I just want to listen. I need to read this quick little passage for you.
Oh, fabulous.
This is about a guy named Scott Young, a businessman who ends up dying in a suspicious way, possibly at the hands of the Russian mafia.
Ooh.
He had taken up with a former model, Noelle Reno. In 2014, Reno landed a lead role in a reality TV series, Ladies of London, which chronicled the triumphs and travails of a loose coterie of craven social climbers.
Oh my God. The Bravo connections run deep.
I just simply love when I am reading my highest brow of highbrow books and we get a Ladies of London reference.
Oh, what a dream. Because also that first run of Ladies of London was cursed.
Yes.
Weren't there like Epstein people in there and shit?
I think so. I know that I watched some of it, but I don't remember anything from that first Ladies of London run. Do you?
I didn't watch it.
Okay. I like have vague memories of Caroline Stanbury, but like that's it.
No, I only know her from Traders.
Okay. Yeah. That is just another cursed, oh my God, this guy, so the guy that he's talking about in that passage, he had a wife and he left her to marry Noelle or hook up with Noelle or whatever. And he said that he had no money and he was hiding billions of dollars in Swiss banks.
They love to do that.
As they do. Yeah.
They love to lie and hide money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say, did you watch Rhode Island this week?
Have I? Oh, shoot. No, I haven't watched it yet.
Post Slam Pig fight.
Post Slam. No, I have not watched when
okay.
No, shoot, I haven't.
Well, speaking of women and money, there is a point where Alicia makes a business proposal to her husband, but does it in literally the most Alicia way that I ever could have. The only way it could have been more Alicia is if she had like used dolls as like visual aids.
Sure.
She stopped just short of that. And so I look forward to your thoughts on that.
Wow. Okay. Incredible. Can't wait. I love it when my ladies do business.
And she also gets mad in this episode, which it's really nice. It's fun to see her get mad.
Yeah.
And she's right to get mad.
Great. Okay.
I stand with her always in all ways.
I'm so horrified that I haven't watched it yet. You know what? It was because it was their 3-day weekend. I didn't have any time.
No, who has the time? Who has the time? Me. I have the time, but I don't have a child. Bravo is my child.
You know, I've just been reading this book again. What am I thinking? How could I be reading?
Dude, that's gross. Don't read books.
I know.
You're not better than us. So let's just briefly touch on Summer House
Yes.
reunion
Okay. Great.
last night.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts versus like your expectations going in?
Andy gets an impossible job with these reunions where something big has happened, because the only thing that anyone wants to talk about is the big thing that's happened.
Sure.
So I did appreciate like okay, we're going to talk about it for like 15, 20 minutes. And now we're going to have to get into some of the other stuff that happened. Blah, 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 blah. Amanda, woof. When Sierra was reading the text messages that Amanda was sending her, I was like,
maybe.
Those are bad. You're just lying to your friend.
Yeah. Just straight lying.
Yeah.
And, excuse me, that is literally the only thing that she even admits that she did wrong.
Yeah,
because it's the only concrete thing.
Yeah,
I knew that, like, you could tell by the teasers that they weren't like contrite, they weren't apologetic, they weren't empathetic, but the degree to which, especially she is digging in, has revealed so much more of her character. You know?
Yeah, she
can't hide behind, I have a drunk husband who refuses to come home. She can't really she's trying so hard to victimize herself in all of this, and she just can't.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's like the wrong strategy to employ, to not be they weren't, unless this got edited out, like they were not contrite at all. No,
it doesn't seem like it. No, because she is someone that we've watched play the victim card for 10 years. So of course she's going to be the victim of this situation too. The situation that she created. Yes. Of course she's going to be the victim of that too. Yeah. Also, I saw someone say about like, we need to ban beta blockers from these kinds of events because, and who knows if they were on anything, but they sure did seem unnaturally chill. Calm. When they're sitting there, basically every other person on that stage, except for maybe Lindsay, had already cried at that point. Like, everyone is feeling every emotion and they are just numb. Yeah. And at first I was like, oh, well, West goes into freeze mode a lot. Yeah, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Amanda, the Darvo that was happening, the deny, attack, reverse victimize, it's crazy. And it speaks to a narcissism that like I had only seen hints of before. When the part that absolutely gagged me was right before the filming started, when Jesse told Wes, like, oh, I got your nudes. Wes just finds out that his nudes leak, and Jesse's like, yeah, I got him. And then Amanda, joking, like they're at the summer house on a Saturday night, goes, huh, funny, I haven't gotten those. Like, somebody else got Wes nudes and not me. It was like, it was insane. It was literally insane. Yeah. That you don't understand the situation that you're in. You can't read a room. That was a joking that was a joke that didn't understand the context. Oh my God. Yeah. That made me be like, oh, something's wrong with you. Like, yeah. The fact that oh my God, that's your focus right now? Yeah. And she was also, it was trying to be like funny in one of the guys and like trying to pretend like nothing had happened. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did laugh when Carl walked in and saw the seating arrangement and saw that he was next to West, and he was like, oh, I'm here. Could not hide. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, that sucks. Nobody wants that seat. No, nobody. But Carl was the right person for it. Yeah. Sorry, and bud. Jesse, when Sierra walked in and Jesse goes, all rise. That made me laugh really hard. Unfortunately, I'm back on Jesse's side. We're all back. We are all back, baby. Because Jesse shows human emotions and empathy in a way that our two main villains just don't fucking do. They can perform it sometimes. At least he listened to Sierra when she was like, you can't just talk about making out with me. He listened in that conversation. Yeah. He's treated her with respect since then, it appears. Whereas West is like, no, we did ear stuff.
I
Stuff,
never want to hear
Ellen.
that phrase again. I never want to hear that phrase again. No, thank you. No.
It's so clear that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I loved Lindsay saying, "And you had a girlfriend the whole time." I was like,
Yeah.
Lindsay Hubbard is here, ladies
Lindsay
and
in
gentlemen.
that fucking Lindsay wearing a revenge dress to this reunion was my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Incredible main character energy, incredible.
And then just the shot, whoever sat her and Mia next to each other was a genius, because we got the shots of the two of them just beaming at Sierra like the proudest parents in the world every time she said something. And Sierra was great.
Oh yeah, great so far. Yeah,
I just
not that she won't be in the future. She was just a very solid start.
You know who I was very pleasantly surprised by,
Kyle?
and who I feel like definitely earned her spot next season, is Miss Bailey.
Oh yes, totally.
She was just going along, and then the second that something happened, she was like, you know what? Now that you've mentioned it, blah blah blah, and just like went for Ben, emptied the clip, and then turned back around like, okay, I'm done now.
Yeah,
lovely, beautiful.
I don't think that Bailey and Carl are meant to be together, but I appreciate that they speak about each other with respect. That's nice.
Same. Yeah. And they're realistic about, like, I'm at this place in my life, he's at this place in his life.
Yeah.
And I really like their little dynamic too. Who is the girl for Carl though? Because I like his dynamic with Lindsay, and I also don't think they should be together.
I mean, I think he would be nice with somebody like Bailey if that woman were 36, 37 and wanted to have a kid right now. Like, that's kind of what I think.
Oh, those girls are everywhere.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm sure there are many of them in New York.
Sure.
Yeah. God, you know who he would actually be good? Well, on In the City, the Whitney girl, get her away from that gross man that she's with, and hook him.
Is that the one the girl that moved across, the bachelorette that moved across the country? Oh yeah, get her away from that guy.
Yeah, and hook her up with Carl.
He needs a nice Midwestern girl, Ellen.
Yeah, right. That feels like a good fit.
Yeah, that's right.
But okay. Also, when they brought out Levi, and I was like, wait, wasn't Levi a main character? Like, wasn't she supposed to be a main character?
I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to say. They kind of just edited her out, but also she wasn't there every weekend. So
no, you're right. But it was just funny to me that they would bring her in as like, hello, Levi, welcome.
Like, hey, girl. Come, you can sit out here for 5 minutes, and then the adults need to talk again. It's like someone's kid that gets brought out at a dinner party to like sing their song or something.
Sure, yeah. Are we going to get that with Dara? I would assume so.
Oh right? Yeah, she'll probably have more time because they actually had a bit of a storyline. Mm-hmm. Plus, I don't understand the beef that Bailey and Levi have with her, but I don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't either. That all feels like stuff that's happened outside the show. I don't understand it.
But sweet KJ, prayers up.
Mm-hmm.
A circle of protection around KJ. We just need him to stay fit and stay with it, and do what's right for his mental health.
And if that is not being on the show, then that's okay. And you know what? I would also love to see him in like a really light capacity, because he's so fun with Mia and Sierra. And if he wants, I'd love to have him around a little bit. Mm-hmm. Whatever he wants. Balls in KJ's court.
That's right. Let him do what he wants.
Yeah. Go with God, KJ.
Sweet boy.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy. I laughed so hard when Mia and Sierra were like, you got so many tattoos this summer.
Yes.
Really, really good big sister behavior.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next 2 episodes, although it's so interesting to watch people just dig in and double down when they've misbehaved.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Oh, and the timeline, they slept together after they released the statement.
Girl, no.
The statement that they released, if you'll recall, because they had to release it in a rush because someone was about to leak some incriminating video of them. Yeah. What would the incriminating video be? If nothing physical had happened.
What if the incriminating video is talking and holding hands?
Just looking wistfully into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
They're such goddamn liars. That's the thing that makes me so crazy, though, is we're never going to get the full truth here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We'll never get
correct.
it.
That's correct. Perhaps I thought the saddest moment was that KJ didn't go to the Royals-Yankees game because of West and Amanda.
Oh,
poor KJ.
That broke my heart.
Yeah.
I hope the Royals see that and give him like season tickets or something.
Oh, they're going to. They better.
Fucking better. They better take away West's season tickets and give them to KJ.
Incredible. But I mean, I'm looking forward to the next 2 episodes. Let's see. Yeah. Looking for a strong first outing. Like, finally, a reunion that actually deserves to be 3 parts. Looking at you, Beverly Hills.
I think I watched one of them.
Oh, I didn't. I watched half of one episode. I did not watch. Yeah. We don't. But this is like, I really need maybe you know what? This is a whole other episode, an Unhinged Theory that I'll bring back. I think we need to go back to reunions being like 1 episode, except for something like this, which definitely needs 3 episodes.
I mean, I want all 10 hours of, like, I want all of whatever they have. I want it. I'll rent out an AMC. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's get Francis Ford Coppola in here to do a director's cut. And it's really most of the raw footage. He just takes a little bit out of it.
Yeah, that's it. I'll quit all my jobs so that we can really focus on it.
Should we get into your unhinged theory?
Yeah, it's not a theory. It's not an unhinged theory today, but it is a topic that I would like to explore. I've noticed a theme lately with this most recent episode of Southern Hospitality, and with a recent episode of Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I think I may have mentioned it last week, but one of my favorite things that happens on a Bravo show, and this could be other reality shows, but Bravo is the only one I watch. People bringing their parents on TV to air them out. Ooh. And we saw it with Jo Ellen on Rhode Island, where she trotted out her mom. We had already gotten some backstory, but she, like, using the power dynamic of being the person on the TV show and using the allure of being on TV with maybe a bait and switch moment of, now you're here, actually, I'm going to talk about how you raised me. I have to respect it. I always want to watch it, because one of the things I'm always looking for in people is, like, what are your core wounds? How did your family fuck you up? Do you have mommy, daddy issues? Do you have daddy issues? Do you have a combination? What's the wound? What's the core wound, right? So we saw it on Southern Hospitality. One episode, we got Michael's mom, Maddie's mom, and Lake's dad.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Yes, and Lake's dad. I had forgotten about that conversation.
Lake's dad.
Yeah.
I can't come to your art show because I have a 4-year-old at home. She said, you also have a 23-year-old. And I loved her for that. Poor girl.
I know.
So I would just love to talk about some notable parental presences that we've seen in these shows.
Great. Beautiful.
I've got some lists and sort of any patterns that we can pick out having looked at them.
Great.
So I've made a few categories. We have parents who broke up with their kids. We've got a few of those. Ones who we've never seen, but whose shadow looms large.
Yes.
Good parents, which I literally have 3. That was all I could think of. And then the ones where I just called this category, we see your work, because these people have obviously fucked up their kids in major ways. Some get aired out a little bit and some don't. And in some cases, the kids maybe don't even know that they need to or have or are able to. Sure. So let's start with the good ones.
Great. Okay.
And as these come, I want to hear from you if you agree, disagree, and if there's any more you want to add to the pot. Sure. Now, I think the gold standard of parents that and this is to be clear, like, not people on Bravo who are parents, but the parents of our Bravo Libs.
Yes.
I think the gold standard is Lisa Rinna's mom, Lois.
Yeah. I love
Sweet Lois. She survived a serial killer.
Yeah.
She raised an icon. And she just showed up and was down to clown. And Lisa Rinna is wackadoo in many, many ways, obviously. But she does not seem to be someone who has, like, a gaping, like, parental wound, you know? I think there's issues, whatever, but, like, she, I think that she's got a good head on her shoulders, as crazy as that sounds to say about Lisa Rinna.
I was fed a clip of her the other day talking with somebody about Spencer Pratt running for mayor, and she was like, no, reality TV. I'm on reality TV. We shouldn't be running for mayor. I was like, I love you. Right. Love you, Lisa. You're correct.
That's right. And if anyone's listening on YouTube, like the people who commented,
3 of you that commented
that Spencer Pratt would be a good mayor.
Go away. You're not our audience. Bye.
Put down the computer. Pick up a book, and not just any book.
London Falling by Petrograd.
Start with the dictionary, honestly, and then work your way up. Okay, so another one good that I think I have just general good feelings about, although I don't really know a ton about her, but the fact that she's always just kind of around and in the background is Portia's mom.
Oh,
Diane.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
She seems very chill. And the fact that Portia's still there with her, and she doesn't seem to be, she does not insert herself into the drama the way a lot of these parents try to do. Yeah. She's not really jockeying for screen time. Yeah. She's just there to support her daughter and to get some grandchild time. And I respect her for that.
Yeah.
And then the other one I have under good, which I don't know how familiar you are with her, but it's Mama Elsa, Marisol's mother from Miami.
Oh, okay. Just a little bit. I have not watched the original seasons of Miami, but I have heard of the legend of Mama Elsa.
Do me a favor. Okay, I was gonna say do a quick Google for her just to get a picture of what we're looking at right now. But if you know.
Yeah.
She was an icon in her own right. Was she a good mom? Was she a bad mom? I don't know, but I enjoyed watching her. And Marisol was obviously crazy about her.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put her in the good category. Maybe one day, it will be revealed that she wasn't, but I really liked her and I liked seeing her.
I mean, I think Marisol, similar to Lisa Rinna, I think has a good head on her shoulders. Also a bit wackadoo, but
for sure.
Probably is drinking a little too much, but
well, yeah. That's her brand, though. That's the thing. When you make drinking your brand,
I know you got to stick.
Then how do you get away from it, Cal Cook? Right. How do you? Okay, let's see. Now, there's a few under the category of parents who broke up with their kids.
Okay,
and with most of these, we haven't. I don't think with any of these 4 we've seen them, but these are people that I see a wound, and some of them are dealing with their wound and some of them are not. But the first one is Lindsay Hubbard. Our Queen Lindsay Hubbard. Her mother said no thanks to being a mom.
Yeah.
And said, don't call me, I'll call you.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine, but anytime Lindsay gets activated, I feel like that's the well of fire that she's drawing from.
Yeah.
We also have Kenya Moore in the same vein.
Oh, yeah.
Kenya showed up. Kenya went to her mom's house.
Yeah, I remember this.
And mother would not open the door.
Yeah.
Now, maybe she didn't want to be on TV, but also that's your daughter.
Yeah.
You know that not answering is going to make you look 10 times worse.
Yeah.
And you can do it anyway. Okay. And then I think Kenya has trouble in her relationships with women, obviously. And I think it all stems from that.
Yeah.
Now, a dad that did the same thing is Ashley Darby's dad. We watched Ashley Darby go to her dad's house and knock on the door, and he said, no, thank you. Not interested. And, and I think she even said, like, maybe I was playing out stuff with Michael. Maybe I was playing out my dad's stuff with Michael. Who knows? But I'm glad that if that was a thing, that it seems like maybe she's moving past it.
Sure. Yeah.
By divorcing Michael and taking a lot of his money. Godspeed. But yeah, how could that not have an effect, There's one more, and it's Mary Cosby's mom.
Oh, yeah.
We'll never know exactly what's going on there.
Yeah. As soon as you started listing this group, I thought, wow, this is going to be an incredible group of housewives. And yeah, the Kenya Moore, Lindsay, Ashley Darby, and Mary Cosby. Oh my God, get those 4 on an Ultimate Girls trip. Dear Lord.
Can you imagine?
And you can kind of see, God bless them, you could see the abandonment wound in all of them and in the way they interact with people.
Yeah. And some of them are aware of it. Like Mary Cosby, very aware. Sure. Spoke about it. Also, I think her dad did the same thing. I think her dad was like, nah, I'm out. I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah.
So to have it happen double has got to be
yikes. A
real piece of work.
Yeah.
But with those women, I want to see them on an ultimate girls trip, and also I would worry about the crew. Like,
yeah. It's an ultimate girls trip, and then also there's like some deep therapy happening. And
yes.
it's so we get I don't know, maybe we get a day of partying and then a day of serious breath work around a fire.
Right, but you can't tell them that's going to happen. So you get them on the Sprinter van. You say, we're going to Hermes for a shopping spree. You can't get off the bus until we do this group therapy session. And then a therapist walks on, and then they have to have a therapy session on the Sprinter van before they can go shopping.
They're locked in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it would work.
I do too, especially if you had the promise of shopping at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's all these ladies care about.
And that's the prize. At the end of therapy, you always get a treat.
Yeah.
Get a little treat.
Yeah, not a Birkin, because those are very expensive.
Maybe what about
if
a
you
scarf?
Have a breakthrough, yeah, if you cry, you can get a bag.
Sure, great.
Otherwise, it's a scarf. Maybe a belt.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful.
Okay. The next category is ones that we mostly have not seen, but their shadow looms large. The first one, obviously, the reason for this category is Big Kathy Hilton.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's the way that we have watched those three siblings come together and break apart and come together and break apart. That can only happen when like the family system is deeply, profoundly broken, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If there is, I mean, there's a lot of evidence as to why you shouldn't put your children in movies and make them child actors. Mm-hmm. But I think of Big Kathy as being evidence number one that you should not try to make your children child stars.
Yeah.
All respect to Kathy, Kyle, and Kim.
Yeah. There is just too much secrecy and cover up and storytelling happening always with that family about controlling the narrative and telling a version like that had to have come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And like, why do we need so much secrecy and vagueness and weirdness around the childhood if it was fine?
Big Kathy had already died by the time Beverly Hills started, right?
I think so. Yeah. I don't remember a moment where she died. I feel like we would have seen that.
Yeah, I think that too. And because the big fight in the limo about you stole my house, that was,
I think, that was season 1.
Right. So the house had already been inherited and stolen.
Yeah.
Woo!
Bad.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah. Another one that we've never seen. Well, we mentioned Mary Cosby, so let's just talk about the grandmother, you know?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the grandmother. Never seen, but like, she's palpable. She's a presence. She's a very real presence on that show.
Haunting.
Because she also sounds like potentially like part of the architect or the engine behind Mary Cosby's breakup from her parents. But also she just controlled and dictated Mary's whole life. Mm-hmm. She said, here's the job you're going to have and here's the husband you're going to have. Basically, like, here's your life.
Yeah. And I think that gets into the trauma with her mom was the grandmother saying, I don't think it's your mom's job. I think it's your job. Ugh.
Ooh. Pitting your granddaughter and your daughter against each other.
Oh, that's
toxic. That's vicious.
That's
a woman of God. Behavior. I don't know about that. Yeah.
No.
Monster behavior. Yeah. And again, these are the ones that I really just wish I could get. If you give me a time machine, these are the top stops I'm putting on there. I want to go back and be a fly on the wall in everybody's house. The next one is Bethany's mom.
Oh God.
Bethany. I'm rewatching some of the old ones and that mom, she's being really triggered by Jules in the ones that I'm watching right now because she keeps talking about how her mother had an eating disorder and how it messed her up. But like, whenever Bethany talked about her childhood, it sounded chaotic as fuck. Mom sounded batshit. There was always fighting. There may have been physical abuse from mom or from stepdad. There may have, but there was always just violence in the air, instability, maybe some illegal stuff too. Hard to say.
I mean, I always remember it being like growing up around a racetrack. So if gambling is involved, I assume there's some sort of also illegal activity happening.
Totally. Yeah. And just the way that Bethany moves through the world.
Yeah.
The way she like attaches to women and then you know, that whole Carol thing, like all of it.
Yeah.
Or the Jill, you know, all of it. There is a real person in there, but she's getting more and more lost, I feel like, as time goes by.
Bethany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels very much like a mother wound to me.
I was fed, I was listening to a podcast, I think, and the ad started playing, and one of them was a Bethany ad, and just hearing her voice was like a jump scare. It's like when you hear,
yeah,
it's like when you're, I don't know, listening to something and you hear Donald Trump's voice, you're like, oh God, no.
It's exactly the same, actually.
Yeah. It was a spooky feeling. I didn't like it.
It's too bad too, because when she was good in her
she
prime,
was so good.
there was nobody better.
Yeah.
And in the vein of, I've got a couple more Roni ones. Ramona's dad.
Oh yeah.
He seems like a bad man.
Yeah.
Like an abusive bad man.
Yeah. And
even that scene that I know there was this moment where she went to the Berkshires to Heather Hollow's house and like was like, this reminds me of the country and it's reminding me of my dad and I have to go and I'm having a panic attack. And then later we found out she wanted to go to like a Molly Sims Hamptons party that night. That's so right. How much of that was actually real and how much of that was Ramona? But like, she is clearly a highly traumatized person walking through the world.
Yeah.
Who's just never going to deal with her CPTSD. Mm-hmm. But like, so much of her behavior seems to come out of trauma. And so for that, we have to blame the dad. And the last one is Dorinda's mom. I don't know that Dorinda's mom was the abuser, but like, what was the way that, especially at that last season of Dorinda, where she would get so drunk and so dark and mean. My question every time I watched her was like, who was your bully? Like, who was your person? Because the way she flipped felt like you are repeating something. Mm-hmm. This is a pattern that you're repeating. Mm-hmm. Was it mom, or was mom the one that drilled the Catholic shit in so bad that made everything else go crazy?
Sure. Wow. Mm-hmm. Did Dorinda ever talk about her dad? I don't remember much.
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't know.
Mm-mm. And mom's still alive. There is a, I feel like we saw mom maybe once or twice. Mm-hmm. Mom made her I Made It Nice weekend. She has a cake there from her mother. She said, my mother, well, first she said my mother makes me a cake every year. And then she said my mother bought me this cake. So it was also already unclear what's happening.
Sure.
But she has such like a good Catholic girl complex that it would be impossible for her to have that without mom like reinforcing that. You know?
Yeah.
Those are the only ones I have for that category. But if any others come up, because the other ones are ones that we actively see doing the damage in real time.
Sure. No, but this category did make me think of a question that I'm going to ask you at the end.
Okay, great.
Once we're done. But yeah.
Okay, great.
Woof.
Now, on the bubble, I think between this category and the one just saying like, we see your work, of like the ones we see be like, the one that's on the bubble for me are Teresa and Joe Gloria's parents.
Yeah.
Because we do see them a lot, but by the time we see them, it's no, you know, it's like the old Italian grandpa and grandma.
Yeah.
But whenever I looked at No, I just saw like rage. I was like, oh, I can see the 40-year younger rage man that you were. Yeah. And just this notion of Teresa had to make her brother's bed growing up.
Yeah.
And like whatever vibe, whatever culture they were perpetuating, the old school Italian, whatever.
Yeah.
The damage is like undeniable.
Yeah.
Based on the way their children act.
Right. And like Teresa not getting a prenup with that new guy that she's married to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the table flipping, and
the
screaming rage, and the inability to be vulnerable and meet someone in the moment, the inability to have any sort of like emotional vulnerability.
Yeah,
she seems like that. Yeah, they seem like traumatized people.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the fun ones, which is the ones where we see them being assholes in real time.
Okay, great.
And this is in no particular order. It was just as they came to me. But obviously, Bronwyn's mom, Muzzy.
Oh, God, Muzzy.
Maybe this is recency bias, but she was, a true piece of work.
What an absolute nightmare. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. When she rolled up, I thought, Bronwyn, the fact that you turned out the way you did is absolutely incredible. Against all odds, you seem pretty sane. You have a not terrible head on your shoulders.
Yeah, and for no
Yeah.
good reason, because you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because look at how, like, it's just a real testament to her character, I think. Like,
Yeah. And I guess her ability to distance herself. Because, I mean, literally, I've never, I would say that 9 times, sorry, forgive this brief wander, but one of my favorite things to do is to read advice columns. And there was this was an advice column in the New York Times recently. Someone was like, I'm a loner. My parents, my in-laws are buying us all a cruise for their 80th birthday. They want to celebrate with the whole family, but I'm a loner, so I don't want to go. And I thought, bitch, you get on that damn cruise. Those people are turning 80. They get to do what they want. And I'm like, a cruise does sound like hell to me, but you respect them. You respect these nice people that want to buy you a cruise. And if you want an afternoon to yourself, that's fine, but get on the cruise. But if Muzzy had come to Broadway,
wait, so what did the advice person say that too?
No, the advice person said, I was like, this is diabolical. I'm sorry, this is insane. The advice person was like, yes, it can be hard for introverts to travel. I was like, fuck, no, it's not.
Oh my God, your Midwest is flying out right now.
It really is. But Amy, if Mutzi wanted to take Bronwyn on a cruise, I'd say, Bronwyn, you don't have to go. You don't have to spend any time with her.
What if those people were Muzzies?
Yeah.
What if they were Muzzies?
Whatever.
She shouldn't have to go.
No.
Bronwyn should not have to go anywhere with Muzzy.
And the fact that Bronwyn invited them into her house, that was really nice of her. Invited Muzzy to live with them. That was very nice of Bronwyn.
It was nice, and also she did not need to.
Exactly, yeah.
And also, I wonder how much of it was the long game of like, if she's in my house, then she'll have to film with me. And then the world will see what an asshole she is. Yeah. Just like with the Todd stuff. I think Bronwyn may be smarter than any of us.
I think
she's been playing the longest game in history.
I think you might be right. Wow.
Good for her. Good for fucking her.
And we love it.
Another recent one that we've seen is Sutton's mother, Reba.
Oh, Reba. Oh, God.
I feel like the most recent season, we saw a little bit of like attempted Reba redemption.
Yeah.
But, Sutton's always been a prickly pear. And now and once we saw Reba, it all clicked into place.
Mm-hmm. That trip to Sutton's house, I was like, okay, Sutton, I feel bad for you.
I do. Yeah. And then, of course, I don't remember how, but she squandered that goodwill.
Oh, of course.
Immediately. But yeah, it was just those older generations, you really see it.
Yeah.
And I really have to respect the Bravolebs who get their mothers mic'd up and want to have a talk because they know they can't have this talk any other way.
Ooh, yeah.
They've got to have another person there. So because, especially with these older boomer parents, appearances are everything, right?
Yeah.
So a boomer's not going to throw the mic off and cause a fuss. It's all about going along to get along.
Yeah.
So I get you in front of that camera, Mama, and I'm going to ask all the questions I never got to ask. And you're going to be thrown off guard. And you're going to feel as destabilized as you made me feel when I was a child. And it's the ultimate revenge.
It is, yeah. And Sutton really got it. She
really did. And then she rewarded her by letting her be on camera a little bit in a nice way this past season.
Yeah. And that's healing family trauma. Is letting your mom be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with you.
That's right. As a little treat.
It's a treat.
It did seem like they maybe made a little progress in their relationship, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Now, another real wild card from Salt Lake was our girl Monica, Reality Von Teese's mom.
Oh my gosh, yes. Wow.
LD Millionaire. I just know her Instagram handle. LD Millionaire. That's right. That woman, diabolical.
Oh yeah. Talk about a woman who wanted to be a housewife of Salt Lake City. She
literally said it when they were praying, and she was like, "Do you remember this? They were praying about something, and she was, and Lord, if she doesn't want it, give it to me."
That's right. And I think Monica told us that story, so perhaps a grain of salt, but also I absolutely actually believe that.
I do too. I don't know that if I would believe her about literally anything else, but I do believe that.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Yeah, and you can exactly see Monica's issues.
Yeah.
Because of that mom.
Yeah.
But she has not differentiated. She's still enmeshed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mom, her car was in her mom's name. Like there was all this shady, weird shit.
Yeah.
And then mom was like holding the car hostage.
Right.
And wearing fake Burberry. Yeah.
Yeah. Weren't they leggings? I think they were leggings.
Just everything wrong. Everything.
Really tough.
Incredible.
Really tough.
Now, one that was tricky because was Mama Joyce, Candy Burris's mom.
Yeah.
She was a real tricky mama because Candy, even though you could see Candy like suffering at the hands of her mother, she also was like, but that's my mother and I can't. Yeah. Like she was definitely in that place of like, you must respect your mother at all moments. And like, that's something that I'll never pretend to understand from Black culture.
Sure.
Because I have no concept of how difficult it must be. I mean, I have some concept, but like I'll never get a full understanding of how difficult it must be to be a Black mother raising your children. So,
sure.
You know, we can respect Mama Joyce for that, and I definitely understand Candy's. Some would call it enmeshment with her, but Mama Joyce was straight up mean to Candy.
Yeah.
And listen, was she wrong about Todd? No. Looking back through with a lens of like, oh, you know what? She just saw it before everyone else did.
Yeah.
But her message could have been maybe a little softer, maybe would have landed a little better.
A scheme that Todd cooked up.
But maybe it all was. But maybe it all was.
That's a great turn of phrase.
It was. Oh, Todd. Oh, Todd. One that was just batshit was Stassi's mom on Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, yeah. Oof. Yeah.
Talk about wanting to be on TV.
Yeah.
Talk about a woman who was like, Mom, my daughter's my best friend, and people always ask if we're sisters. You know, like
yeah. Icky.
That's in the LD category of like, I got to hang on to my youth. I'm competitive with my daughter. Some of these parents, I feel like were not good for other reasons, but some I feel like were competitive with their daughters.
Yeah. And that's a thing. That can be a
thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like Stassi's mom absolutely was in that category.
Yeah. Totally agree.
And then one that she was always around and she was always playing passive, but I don't know that she actually was Brittany's mom, Brittany Cartwright's mom.
Oh, Sherry. Yeah. Sherry.
Always around. Always kind of like, and just like, I know those I would say conservatively 100 of those ladies having grown up in the South.
Yeah.
The ones that are done up and the makeup is bad and the hair is bad and all of it. And they're done up and they smile and their face is frozen, but you don't know what's going on in their mind. And then these women who are like, I don't have any power. So what I have to do to get what I need is to subtly manipulate the man in my life and everyone else around me.
Yes. I will always remember, well, unfortunately, I actually did kind of agree with this advice. But do you remember when Brittany got back with Jax after the cheating scandal, after he cheated on her in like season 6, and Sherry was like, "Well, you got back together with him, so you just got to move on." I was like, "Oh, wow,
yeah." I think she was also very dazzled by the TV, the fame.
100%. Yes. She was like, wow, this is amazing. This is incredible. Yes. Yeah.
Because then she got that, they had a whole spinoff where they like went to Kentucky.
That's right. I forgot about that. How could I forget about Jax and Brittany take Kentucky?
I never watched it.
I never watched it either.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was good. I think it was
Of course
Jax
it wasn't
just like
good.
not being able to chop wood and like pissing off her family.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Okay. The dads aren't getting enough play here, so let's put Aviva's dad in the mix.
Oh, you forgot. Oh, Aviva's dad.
Aviva from Roni.
Wow. Yeah.
Her fucking sex pest dad.
Such a creep.
Disgusting. I don't know how. I can't even identify what kind of wound it would cause to have like a predator, a disgusting lech like that for your father.
Yeah.
Only Ivanka Trump would know what that's like. Like she's literally the only other person on earth I can think of.
Sure.
For have someone be that much of an open, nasty lech all the time.
Yeah.
And just proudly on screen and talking to all those women and just making everyone uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah.
If that was my dad, I would throw my leg across a room too.
Yeah. And you would deserve to do that. Yeah. Oh God. And Ivanka's never going to tell us. I don't want to hear from her anyway.
I don't. No.
But yeah, it was a moment. Seeing her dad, I was like, I do feel sorry for you, Aviva. That sucks.
Yeah.
Tough
It's
to have that
crazy,
as a dad.
the experience of seeing someone on one of these shows be an asshole for a really long time, and then you see one of their parents.
Yeah.
And then you have so much context for it.
Yes.
But they're still an asshole at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac.
Incredible transition. Yes.
Thank you. Candace is, she has her strengths.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling much more warmly towards her since the Traitors.
Yeah.
But talk about a mother wound. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That mother, we watched that mother be actively, like, verbally and physically abusive with her on camera.
Yeah.
Like, we saw it with our own eyes. So of course Candace has rage issues.
And Candace's mom is one of the ones that is a therapist, right?
Yeah.
Again, I mean, how on earth do you sleep with yourself at night when sitting around giving other people advice if that's how you treat your daughter on national television?
Yes. And what if you were watching television and you're like,
Yes,
oh, my
and
therapist. And then you watch it and that's what she does?
Terrible.
But that just means she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong.
Yeah. Oh dear,
At least
that's
if
scary.
she did, she at least have the good sense to try and hide that behavior. But no.
No. That's a Halloween franchise right there. Is Candace's mom?
Fully. Yep. Another mom that I don't want to meet in a dark alley at night is Wendy Osefo's mom, because especially this last season, she was so mean to Wendy. Yeah. And she has been a menace on Twitter and social media for a long time anyway. But I don't know. Like, I just don't understand why you would have children to then talk to them that way.
Yeah. It's sad. It makes me feel bad for Wendy.
Yeah.
And makes me understand why she needed to do insurance fraud to buy all those things.
Right, because if the pressure is on you, allegedly, don't lock her up. She did nothing wrong. It's a victimless crime. No, to put that kind of pressure on your kid consistently.
Yeah, right.
And I get that a lot of it's cultural.
Yeah.
But to keep your foot on their necks and to really make the feeling I got was that it was very clear to Wendy that her mother's love was conditional.
Yeah, right.
And transactional.
Yeah.
And that's just so unfair, and it's so suffocating.
Yeah.
And then that urge to achieve, get all the degrees.
Right.
The student loans from those degrees alone must be suffocating.
Oof. Yeah.
I say no jail time, relief for student loans. Let her go.
Yeah.
Make her promise that she won't do it again. Let her go.
And then let her teach a course at Johns Hopkins again. Let her teach the children about what not to do. But some of what to do, but some of what not to do.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. People would, that thing would book up so fast. It would be incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. One who I do have a soft spot for, we didn't see her active. She's a tricky one because I kind of love it. And also, clearly she created a little bit of a monster, but also I'm conflicted. It's Dale. It's Tinsley's mother.
Oh, Dale.
Dale. Because I kind of love her, and she clearly really liked her daughter and loved her and wanted to support her, but also really just rode shotgun for a lot of bad ideas.
Well, and do you remember how much Dale really kept in touch with Tinsley's ex-husband, right? And I was Dale, I don't like that.
That's that Southern patriarchy coming for you.
Yep. What was his name? It was he had it
was Tucker, Cooper. It was one of those names. Porter. It was a last name.
Yeah, it really matched with Tinsley.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but yeah. Ew, yikes.
Yeah, but then just that image of her, Tinsley sitting there in her clown makeup after the Big Apple Circus, crying next to Dale.
I know.
Because all Dale cared about was grandkids.
Yeah. That made me feel really badly for Tinsley.
I know. It's it's almost like I mean, Munchausen is abuse, but it's almost like she made a little mini version of herself so that they could just hang out and cry together.
Yeah.
And that's kind of beautiful in a way when you think about it, in like a flowers in the attic kind of way.
Sure, Amy, sure.
Well, it makes for TV. It makes for good TV at the very least.
Yeah, it did make for very good TV.
I didn't put her on here, but in the same way that like Miss Patricia just made her little son in her image, like the little creepy Charleston vampire twins.
Creepy boy mom. Ugh, they're both undead. I don't care for it. I don't care for it one bit.
It is the Anne Rice. If Anne Rice wrote Arrested Development, that would be Lucille and Buster.
Yes, those. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yes. Mm-hmm. Vampire Lucille and Vampire Buster.
Yeah, Mother Boy. Yeah, forever.
Terrible. Absolutely terrifying.
There's not a little bit of Buster Bluth in Whitney. I see it.
Yeah,
because especially like when he hangs out on like a boys' night, when he goes out with the other boys, and he's like, let's get wasted and hit on some chicks. And you're like, you are an alien in human clothes. Like, what are you doing?
It is giving children should not neither be seen nor heard. And just hiding.
Yeah.
Just hiding. Yeah.
And then the last one, I don't know where these guys fit, but Jesus Christ, they're a mess. And that's James Kennedy's mom and dad.
Oh, God.
Particularly his mom.
When James Kennedy's mom said to Lisa Vanderpump, he needs a mother figure. And you are his mom.
And Lisa said, that's you, bitch.
You are the mother figure. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yikes,
I mean,
yikes.
James took it to dark places, but like I could see the seeds were planted, like all of it.
He had bless his heart, he was not dealt a good hand.
No. And and his dad wanting to reward him for staying sober by taking him for a drink. Do you remember that part?
Yes, I do remember that.
And now, did you see that James is having a baby with somebody?
Yes, I did see that. Yikes.
Let's go ahead and make it a ward of the state, like before it's even born.
Oh God.
Maybe Lisa would adopt it. She's essentially
Amy,
James's grandmother.
Want that.
She's essentially James's grandmother. That kid could grow up around swans and with mini ponies in a glass house.
But also Lisa Vanderpump. I don't want Lisa Vanderpump raising anyone else.
She's not going to raise him. She'll hire a nanny. Come on. The housekeeper will raise him.
Okay, fine.
Anything's better than living with James Kennedy.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. Oh, James, he's one that I worry about.
I worry about the people with him, too.
Yeah, yes. I worry about everyone involved in that situation.
I worry about anyone in his orbit.
Yeah.
Those are all the ones that I've got. We could talk again. I mean, at some point we can go into the people who have kids on Bravo and what terrible jobs they're doing. Not all of them, but quite a few.
Amy, the question that I have for you is which franchise do you think has the most toxic set of parents?
Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay.
As we were talking through all of these, it really felt like Roni was jumping out at me because we went through Bethany's parents, Ramona's parents, Dorinda's parents. I thought, okay, yeah, those are heavy. Yeah. Aviva, yeah, that's a big group. As a collective, that's a tough collective.
That is a tough hang. I just remember that we saw that Jill Zarin's mom was great.
Oh yeah,
but she made Jill Zarin, so obviously she did something wrong. But I think that it's a toss-up between Roni and Salt Lake.
Yeah.
And a special, honorable mention for Vanderpump.
Yeah.
But I think if you say Roni, then I'll say Salt Lake because those parents,
we haven't seen
the bad ones are so bad. We haven't seen a single good one.
Yeah.
And they do seem a little spread out. You know, there's a good representation in Potomac, some Beverly Hills, but I mean, just because for Muzzy alone and the Mary Cosby of it all, I think, and LD Millionaire. Yeah, I'm going to go with Salt Lake.
Yeah. And Heather Gay's mom doesn't really talk to her, right? Like, I think once she left the church, they were like, no, bye.
Totally. Oh, my God. And Whitney's dad, the Wild Rose's dad.
Poor Whitney.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
what a fun, happy topic you brought to us today.
You're welcome.
But I can't believe we've never discussed this before. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Great.
And I think that if I do have an overarching theory, it's that you need to have had a bad childhood to be a good Bravolebrity.
Well, that might be true.
And the only exception that I can think of is Paige DeSorbo.
Oh, yeah. She's great. Yeah.
Because
She has a lovely relationship with her parents, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who spoiled the shit out of her. And it's either you have the worst childhood or the best possible childhood. And anything in between, you're boring, get off my TV.
Yeah. Incredible. Well, great work, Amy. This was this is a wonderful topic to discuss. And it won't keep me up at night. It won't keep me up at night at all as I think about raising a child.
Well, I was going to say, it should make you feel very good about what you're doing.
That's true. I don't think he's going to be on Bravo. I really don't.
No, I think, honestly, complimentary, he's going to be too boring.
Yeah, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the part of the show we call Say It, Forget It, where whoever has a burning desire they need to get off their chest, now is their time. I have something, Amy. May I?
Please, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'd love to.
Below Deck, I never want to see behind the scenes of another Below Deck guest's life ever again. I don't want to know anything about these people. I don't want to know where they're from. I don't want to know what their job is. I want to know what's on their preference sheet, and that's it.
Yes.
Don't take me away from that boat. I don't want to know.
It's so stupid and boring. I get that they're trying to spice things up, but it's not working. No one cares. It literally changes nothing, but it just pisses me off.
Do you know what I don't want from Below Deck? Spice. I don't. I want to turn Below Deck. And I want spice in the form of who's hooking up with who. I don't care about the primaries. The primaries' job is to be there and sometimes be terrible and sometimes be like fun and cool.
Yeah.
But I don't need to see your home life. I don't need to see what you're doing.
Oh my God. No one wants that, because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it switches to like an HGTV show, which is derogatory. Like it suddenly feels low budget. We have these people who have not been vetted by casting, who are so boring and stupid.
Yeah.
And I stand with the crew always.
Right. I'm watching Below Deck for the crew's perspective.
Yeah. So don't give me an intro package for some people I'm going to spend 2 episodes with.
I don't want to. Yeah, exactly.
I still don't know their names.
I don't care about them.
No.
Anyway.
No, Ellen, I could not agree more.
Thank you. Below Deck, take note.
Thank you.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening today. And I don't know, if you have a nice parent, go give them a hug.
Call your mom, guys.
Call your mom. If you have a topic you want us to explore, you can write to us at wackadoodlepod@gmail.com. And remember, we pick these people apart because we love them, except for the really bad parents. We don't love them.
Nah, they can rot in hell.
No, thank you. Bye.
Bye.